Peace, family. So I'm back with another one. Today what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about how you will have to keep a close eye over your shoulder while being in this battlefield. You know, we know we warring with a lot of principalities, morals, values, everything that has some substance in the spiritual realm that is real, you know what I mean? And then we have all this other witchy chaos going on around us. So you're gonna realize, like, when you could take things like, all right, I'm aware of these trees right here, I know what they can do and what they won't do, I can kind of be at bay to a certain degree, unless I'm a paranoid person or a fearful person and I'm constantly thinking, oh, what if one hit me on the tree, what if one fell down, and what if one fell down? But I don't think that way, so I wouldn't have to worry about processing things this way. But think about it as if, like, I'll give you physical examples, like going to like a club or a bar or a lounge or like some big event where you don't know anybody, maybe some peers or a family member took you there, and you don't know the environment or the space, so you just constantly, like, you trying to enjoy yourself as much as you can, but you also aware of your surroundings. You know what I mean? No different than some of us who've been to prison. We have a hard representation of having to be aware of your surroundings at all times, you know what I mean? So when you could take these physical representations and then just put them in the spiritual realm and look at it that way first, you will understand that the beings around you, you are going to be able to tell that a lot of these motherfuckers is not for you. Once you can analyze and see that, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 these are tactics or things that's used by this team right here, you know, this is where they would be receiving the information if they was receiving it from the creator or the higher power or this space over here, you know what I mean? And it wouldn't be as much friction, you know, you wouldn't have to deal with so many of them, like, being possessed or being such weak beings that they're just easy accessible by the opposition that is constantly controlled to utilize against beings like us out here that's like doing more than what the average being is doing to kind of help create this shift and to get us out of some of this chaos that we in, you know what I mean? It's no different than the light beings that stood before us, you know? We just coming in, stepping in, taking place, so that way we can make sure this shift is still happening. And there's a lot of demons and narcs running around out here, and the thing is, it's like, it's information out here, so they know. They know. You could tell a demon they're a demon. You could tell a narc they're a narc. So? Or they'll hit you with the, what am I supposed to do about it? And then as they do, not a thing about it. You know what I mean? So they know that they got some witchy stuff going on in the inside of them. And they know that they are causing a lot of damage intentionally to beings. And that's what y'all have to be aware of, that this shit is being done intentionally. That's why you have to be aware, looking over your shoulder. You don't look over your shoulder one time, your own mama come around the corner and stab you in the back. Caught you. You don't look around that corner, your daddy stab you in the back. Caught you. Your girl stab you. You know what I'm saying? Your homeboy stab you. Your man's, if your girl's, he stab you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be aware. Like, it's a war going on. And a lot of beings want to be ignorant to the fact. And then the ones that's not ignorant, they know. They know. So if they know and they not taking the steps to get that shit up out of them, then you have to know that that shit is going to continue to grow. It's going to grow and grow and grow within them. You know what I mean? So it's a tough one even having to process sometimes, because it's like you got family members that you care about on a deep level, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, for some it's too late. For some it's too late. Like, I don't, the way the distractions is set up, the way they getting all of this right here and them and shit, like, the way that shit is already established in them, it's like, imagine riding a bike your whole life and then not riding the bike. You always gonna know how to ride that bike. It would take a really long time for your body to forget the natural motions and for you to forget how to ride that bike, or a bike in general. But it has been done. You know, people have forgotten, as it's been too many years. Some hasn't rode since they've been 8, and it's been 40, 50, and it's a little tougher for them, you know what I mean? But you still have that natural instincts to kind of want to know how to ride, to kind of know how to ride, even if your balance isn't all the way there. So it's the same thing with these beings over here that's allowed this other shit to set up shop in their vessels that keep you looking over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of us, once we get to a certain age, is usually spousals. You know what I'm saying? It's usually your partners, whoever you dealing with, is the one who, if you're not building together and you having more friction, you have more chaos, you having a lot more gray areas, and you know that it's not you bringing the solutions, you bringing ideas, you bringing you and doing what you do, you know what I mean? Then you have to understand it's tensional. It's tensional. So you're gonna have to keep an eye over your shoulder. The only trick with the process is like, when you are in their spaces close by, they can do shit to your property. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get to your energy a certain way too. So you just have to be mindful of that too, and not be too bent up on material items like your car, you know, your table, chairs, couch, TVs, whatever it is, that's your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like your coffee maker, whatever it is, that's your thing. You know, you have to be willing to let it go, because you have to know that if these beings are around you, they are aiming for that. They are aiming. It's like a bullseye. It's like this right here. Bullseye. This shit is like a bullseye. They coming straight for it. No cut cards, you know what I mean? So for me, once I understood that I always had to look over my shoulder with my own parents, the pair that rents, I realized I would have to do that with a lot of beings. So I wouldn't put it past nobody beside me. You know, if the one that raised me is willing to do this shit to me, why wouldn't the other ones around me be same accessible to be used to do the same shit to me? Especially when you know you're not running around causing ill intentions and you're not going around harming people on purpose. You know what I'm saying? You're actually trying to heal and help more people than what they're doing. You know what I mean? So you always gonna have to keep a close eye over your shoulder. You're gonna have to stay on your toes at all times, and just know that some days it may seem like they all transpiring or conspiring together against you, and they could all not know each other, and it'll still feel that way. Best friend ain't never met your parents, but then they both on that same energy frequency hitting you. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have your motherfucking partner and then one of your friends on the other side, you know what I'm saying, that don't even know your partner or socialize with them, and now they both hitting you at the same frequency, you know what I mean? So that's why we have to be aware of these things, so that way we can be more prepared and on our toes when it's happening. You can duck, dodge, and weave, and you can protect and defend yourself, or you can get the fuck out the way, you know what I'm saying? So whichever one flows smoother. But this shit is a battlefield, you know. So once you get that concept in the Western world, not everywhere, just only where they implanted this Western shit at, you know. Even where I'm at right here, this shit is shut down at a certain hour because they can do it, you know what I mean? So just the whole process of all of this, you know what I mean? But I ain't want to run up too long, you know what I'm saying? We always gonna have to keep an eye over our shoulder, you know what I'm saying? These are full-fledged demons out here that's willing to steal, kill, and destroy. It's their job. It's their job. It's their job. So if they pat you on the back, just know it's something they lining you up for, you know what I'm saying? Tapping everything down below. Peace and love to the kings and queens.